Welcome to the spin. John Young is not here. I'm in the middle of Glacier National Park. Long journey to get here, but
Made it.
I did make it.
It's good. I'm in the middle of Bloomington, Indiana.
Yeah.
The same location, but I just felt like saying it since you said it your way.
Natalie, why are there so many shows on at once? Are there more than one at once?
I guess Sevon's going live. We had to. We couldn't miss a week. We did a week or a day early last week. Now we're doing a day late. Spin was on the road. He was up the creek.
It was crazy. We were supposed to take the RV out, which I don't know if you can't see it now. You saw it in the story last night. We were supposed to get here in Glacier National, drive all the way out with our RV, leave Friday, get in on Monday night or Monday afternoon. And first night we're in Onawa, Iowa, like an hour north of Omaha. And Tyler, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. You're good. Okay. I think you're popping in and out, but I think we can see.
Yeah, I got the Starlink, so we'll see if I set it up better than
fine.
Anyway, we get in at like 9:00 and beat a storm in. Storm rolls through. I look up at the roof as we're finishing setting up, and I see something up there, and part of the roof started coming off, and not a good thing in the middle of freaking nowhere, Iowa. Happened to find an RV tech that came out, looked at it Saturday morning, had a stall that could actually fix a roof, and did a emergency fix on Monday and Tuesday, and got us back on the road at I guess it was 4:00 Tuesday.
But you got to chill out in Onawa, Iowa for 2 days.
We did. The RV park we were at had a grain silo Airbnb, and so we stayed there for 3 extra nights and hauled it out. We made it here last night at 9:00. It was still sun out. It's crazy how bright it is at 9:30, 10:00.
Well, just because of the time zone.
Being so far northwest, yeah, it's crazy.
That's awesome.
Yeah. When the sun's out, it's bright.
Generally,
yeah.
Is it still bright at 9:30 where you are, John?
I don't know.
It's not 9:30, John.
It's not.
He checks like I don't know.
Yeah. So anyway, thank you guys for joining us a day late, but we needed to keep the streak alive. So
we made it.
Yeah, so we kicked ourselves last year whenever we made it 51 out of 52 weeks, and I want to say it was like December 8th when we missed or something like that.
It was the last week.
It was in December. Yeah, and they were like 51 out of 52 weeks. We just let it go. So
I wasn't gonna say anything because I knew it. Like I was like spins all the way out there. I was Sevon's going live. I was like, if we have to, we have to. It's fine. But I was like, ugh. And then I think John just said, let's do it. And then Spin just thumbed it up. And I was like, all right, we're doing it.
We're going to do an abbreviated one. We got 1 hour, and then it's time to do some grilling out here and enjoy some time away. Don't have an official agenda, but we'll start out with viewer comments because why not? First one, at Will No Rep U, at the hour and 13-minute mark last week, puppies can also mean hammers.
They can.
So that's in reference to the blind rankings last week.
Like a East-wing hammer? East-wing hammers?
All kinds of hammers, Tyler.
East-wing. Best hammer there is.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that.
I got schooled on hammers because my brother's a welder. And so I used to work at a hardware store for like 5 years. And he came in there and he was like, oh, you guys have East-wing hammers. And I was like, yeah. He goes, don't buy any other hammers. So there you go. East-wing hammers. Not sponsored.
At Robbie Miusin, this is an interesting one. Justin Medeiros changed his YouTube intro, and it used to say 2-time fittest on earth, and now it says 2-time games champ.
Interesting.
Is it?
I,
Is it?
I thought you were going to
Corey?
say Danielle Brandon's training partner. That's what he was changing it to.
Not yet. I mean, maybe that's this week. I'm not sure. I haven't checked.
I'd love to talk about that at some point.
What
Did you guys catch my grid match this weekend?
You did. I did.
I caught part of it. I would try to tune in a little bit, but Ottawa.
Did you see me versus Wes?
Yeah. You held your own.
Yeah,
You're right there.
That was the cleanest I could have made it. He's just better.
Dude,
he actually bobbled the second one, and I thought our rep speed was very similar to the same. He just, if it was 225, I could grip and rip like that too. Like he started half a rep before me. You know what I mean? I was like, goodness. Like, but hats off to them. Our grid season's officially over. But
sorry, dude.
But on to next year. Next year's going to be better. I feel really, really good about next year.
You at least won a match or a race or whatever against the Sharks, right?
We did. Yeah. That was the first time they did. The Sharks match actually went a lot better than I thought it was going to go. I thought we were going to get
smacked
really bad. I thought it was going to go really bad. It was really funny because we would either win or we would get smacked. Like the races that they won, they were so far ahead of us, but the actual score didn't end up being that bad. So, I do want to give a shout out to their strength specialist, Blake Kidder. We were warming up in the back together, and I told him, I was like, "Hey, I just want to let you know, I think you're the best one at this."
Buddy.
Yeah. Like my maxes could be higher. My maxes could be higher. His ability to just grip and rip, I just feel like I'm gonna hurt myself if I do that, and I'm pretty reckless with myself, and he takes it to the next level. So I want to give him a shout out. I told him that, and he goes, "You should say it on the show." And I was like, "I feel like I have," and he goes, "No, you haven't."
Nope.
I want to give that guy acknowledgement. I do think he's the best strength specialist in grid. Wes is a monster, but
that's the fun thing about watching some of your team members. I've followed some of them and watching them like try to drill to get faster at some of these movements. And it's like doing like even just the burpees, like basically diving over the bar to like go faster. And like you look at these things and like as CrossFitters, we know how we're supposed to move, how we're supposed to do them. And you have to just drill a whole different thing. And it's wild to see the shift of what you have to do.
It's a lot harder than people think.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like the way it looks like, oh, I'm fast, I'm strong, like I can do this. Like it's you have to be. It's hard to make yourself reckless when you don't have practice being reckless.
Yep.
Like I almost think Taylor would be so bad at grid because he could not make himself move poorly. Like people would just beat him because he's going to do.
We got in trouble.
Stand here and lock out for a second, right? Like he can't make himself go faster.
What did we get in trouble for?
When Grant and I watched, when Grant and I watched it, not when John watched grid last year, but when Grant and I watched the first match of John, we made some comments like, there's some grid reps right there, and then everybody got all upset.
It is a thing. It's absolutely a thing, and I don't think it's a bad thing. It's just something you need to be cognizant of.
Yeah. No, I don't really care. Like, you see some weird ways of doing it, or definitely not quality movement. Like we tend to focus more on quality movement in CrossFit. That's not their sport. That's not their sport.
There was an amazing race. If you guys ever want to look it up on YouTube, I know you probably won't, but if you do, it's real. It was really cool. I want to say it's the Breakers and the Lions. If I messed up your team name, I'm sorry, but it's definitely the Lions, and they were tied. And it was essentially a winner take all in the very last race. And it came to 25 thrusters. The whole team goes through this thing. And then the last thing is 25 thrusters. And these two guys go out there like neck and neck together. One guy, I don't think he does CrossFit. His name's Ryan DeMatti, but he's very good at grid stuff. Maybe he does CrossFit. I'm sorry if he does. If he doesn't, I said he didn't. But he's very good at grid stuff, grid speed, grid strength, blah, 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 blah. The other guy is Nathan Cobb, one of the guys that beat me in heavy, Isabel, the no name that came out of nowhere, also beat Austin in the Kill Taylor workout. Very fit guy. I know that guy. He's very fit. Comes from CrossFit, wants to be good at CrossFit, and is doing grid. Bigger guy too. They get there at the same time, and it's the definition of CrossFit versus grid. Like you see, and then the Ryan DeMatti guy, he ends up beating him by like 3 thrusters, and they get there at the same time, and he beats him by 3 thrusters.
Oh man!
And it's the definition of like going fast in CrossFit and going fast in grid. And Nate can't make himself short change range of motion or lockout. Like he can't do it. And DeMatti, that's all he freaking does. Like he's great at it. And I don't mean this in a bad way. I mean it like it's the game we're playing.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's coming down, before his knees are already on the way down before we get locked out.
Yeah, it's like when you're trying to move wall balls faster, you start trying to go into the squat like as fast as you can, or like just drop before the wall. Or
his thrusters look like wall balls, essentially.
Yeah.
But it's really cool to see the difference. Like I was watching it in person. I don't know what it looks like on camera, but it is cool to see the difference because I know this guy's good at CrossFit. I know comes from CrossFit, right? And then I know this guy is grid all day, right? It's just it's cool to see the difference. But anyway, that's it. That's my grid update. On the comments from the week.
Look at SCF. I'm in Glacier this week too. Can't miss this episode either. So
have fun.
Go find Brian and join the podcast.
That's right. Anything to say about Justin Medeiros? 2 games
training with
2 times games champ. No, not training. He's not training with Danielle at all.
I think that is strange. Like, why would you take the time to do that?
Well, they made a whole new intro video. At first, I had to go back and look. They changed the whole intro video. It wasn't just the words. So
yeah, but why not just keep it the same? Like the words. It could be a simple thing, just like the way it rattled off sounded better, but it seems weird. But
does James Sprague, does his say 2024 fittest man in the world?
I have no idea.
We need to do our research. This could be a huge story.
Robbie, go tell us. Let us know. Augustus Link, to PC's point or to rebut it, professional journalists get butthurt when professional athletes don't talk to them. But at the end of the day, all it does is give the journalists a different story to report on. Rather than talking about the actual story, the journalists talk about how it was bad that the athlete didn't talk to them.
I don't care.
There you go.
Listen, if you don't want to talk to me, that's your right. Don't talk to me. Cool.
We'll still talk about you.
Yeah. It's not gonna change my opinion of you at all. I'm still gonna say what you do, good or bad, on the field. I honestly think you're doing yourself a disservice. I think us talking about you only makes your following grow, only makes people like you more. I.e., like, look at Colton Mertens for an example. You know what I mean? I feel like we play a big part in Colton's hype, and he's earned every bit of it. But it's because he knows how to play the game better than everybody else. And I think everybody could do that. They just choose not to. But if you don't want it, it's okay. That's your right. And I won't, and we won't. We're still going to talk about you regardless. It can only be bad or good, and you choose what that feels like to you. That's completely what you want it to be.
This is directly talking about Danielle.
I was not. I'm just saying.
In the parlance of what's going on, that's one of my favorite lines from
parlance.
Parlance.
Is that a word?
Yeah. It's
Spin. Is that a word?
We're gonna go with it.
They say it in The Big Lebowski. He has no idea what it means, and so he's trying to sound smart. He goes, "So in the parlance of our times," but he doesn't follow it with. He just stops right there.
A particular way of speaking or using words, especially a way common with those a particular job or interest.
Dude, it fits perfect. Go
Parlance.
Tyler. All right, good job,
In the
Tyler.
parlance of our times. No, so this is about Danielle. This is what's going on. It's the zeitgeist, as they say. And I started thinking about this. Shout out to Danielle. First of all, she was part of the commercial for the Heat One app for the CrossFit Games partnership.
Responded immediately.
Not only responded to me. Okay, so let's talk about that for a second. Reached out to like 15 athletes. All of them were like, yeah, let's do this. This is awesome, which like I'm stupid grateful for. I realize that I'm asking for their time and I'm asking them to basically like let me use them as like a to get me clout for free. And they all just said yes, which I really appreciate. James Sprague said, yep. 2 minutes later, sends the video, like immediate. And I was like, this is why this dude is at the top.
This is the fittest man in the world.
This is the fittest man in the world.
That's what did it. Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, this is the kind of thing.
Tyler. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's those little things.
He's good at time management.
And then Hopper just doesn't send it to him, and he's like, "This is why you'll never win the fittest man in the world."
I'm gonna put you on blast, Jason. I'm sorry, dude. So I text Jason. I DM most of the athletes, but I know Jason, so I text him, right? And I was like, "Hey," he was like on it, which I was like, "Hell yeah!" I thought Jason would be like, "No, I'm not doing that," which I would have appreciated too. That would have been funny, but. So he posts a commercial and Jason goes, "You didn't even give me a chance." It was like 3 days later.
He was too busy making his thing with Dallin.
So first, I didn't expect Danielle to do it at all. I didn't even expect her to read my message. I figured there's no way.
No, she reads the messages.
But she read the message and did it within like an hour. And I was like, this is awesome. Like, props to Danielle for that. But this whole thing's about Danielle. And it's funny because I remembered a conversation that I had with her when her and Taylor got into some spat like a year ago, maybe, right?
Spat.
She called me.
It was about the shoes, right? Rad?
I think it was about Rad. I can't even remember what it was.
Because Rad didn't give us the shoes when they said they were going to give us the shoes. And then Peter was like, I don't have shoes to give you guys, even though they promised they would give it to us.
Was that it?
And then, yeah, because Taylor went off on Rad, and then Danielle said something about Rad, and then Taylor thought it was at him, and then he made a thing about her, and then she made a thing, blah, 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 blah.
And I don't know why I got looped into it. I have no idea, but she ends up calling me for some reason. And I had a conversation with her, and I told her the same thing that I basically told Brooks' manager, Industry Todd. I told her, I was like, listen, all of this is in your control. And it seems like she doesn't want to like deal with the fact that she is a semi-famous person. And at least in the CrossFit respect, she's very famous. And it's like, I'm sorry, like this is the game you entered into, whether you wanted it or not. Like, I don't know that Michael Jordan would have wanted. He has that line in that documentary. You wouldn't want to be me for a day. Right. And it's like this, that, there are no free lunches ever. And so
with great power comes great responsibility.
Yeah. But it's all in your power, Danielle. You can play this however you want.
Didn't Charles Barkley say he's not a role model either?
Yeah.
Charles said that.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Dude, this was when Charles was on like the Sixers. He was like, listen, kids, don't watch me. I'm not a role model. I'm a bad person. And like, and this is in the time when like he might be the best basketball player in the league. Like it's Michael, but then it's him. So like if he has a good season, people talk about, is he with Mike? Right. It's like Jokic is the best, but if Giannis has an MVP season, people say, is Giannis the best? Like it's like that.
Yeah.
And it'd be like Giannis saying, I'm not a role model. Do not follow me.
That's right. So, no, it's awesome that Danielle did that. We'll talk about the Heat 1 stuff here in a minute.
What if Danielle did that?
I'm not a role model.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't think I would do that. But if she did,
it'd be cool.
If she did do it, I would. One, I would understand, and two, I think we would talk good about it. Like she's being, it's her truth. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? She chose to go that route, and I'm like, not many people would. You know what I mean? I'm with you, Tyler. I'm with you all the way. It would be fun. I think it would be funny though.
Our Murfreesboro news guy didn't say anything this week.
I didn't see it.
How are we going to know what happened in Murfreesboro?
I got you covered.
Thank you, Tyler. Go ahead.
All right.
This week's Murfreesboro news. The Murfreesboro Fire Rescue Department adds drones to its fleet for quicker response times. They are talking about now they can find missing people in the woods and stuff like that. Spot
Zebras.
fires, get different angles on stuff. Yeah, the zebra thing, I think, was definitely the impetus of all of this. We need drones for the zebra.
I would think the CIA has a second branch in Murfreesboro.
They only need to cover Middle Tennessee State.
It's a test market for Murphy's for the CIA.
When we moved down here, my wife was finishing up school, and the first day of classes, there were two. They had this like extra parking lot, and you had to park so far away, and so these two women were fighting over a parking spot, and one of them pulled a knife out on the other one. So
hell yeah, get your spot.
That's right. That's how you do it.
Don't let her take it.
My wife was not involved in that, but all right. Moving on to the CrossFit Games. IE2 and IE4 have been released.
Let's talk about
it. Yeah. IE2. First of all, are these going to have names?
No.
Can we say event 2? I don't want to say IE2.
Because it's going to be TE2 for the teams, John.
Okay, but then it's just the event 2 for the teams. It's just, I don't like saying IE.
Individual event 2. Let me pull it up here.
Wait, can I do this now? Will it do it? No. While he's pulling that up, thank you, Sarah Cox. Biomax Peptides got me my computer. It is here. I am using it, and it's perfect.
Mrs. Spin is here, right across the table from me.
Hi.
Individual event 2. There's a lot of stuff going on here. What is this rep scheme anyway? 20 wall walks, 10 dumbbell shoulder overheads, 20 double under crossovers, 30 toes to bar, 20, 10, 20, 30, 20, 10.
It's pretty simple, Spin. It's 2 1 2 3 2 1 2 3 2 1.
Yeah. Well, if you kick out the wall walks in the first, it's 1 2 3 2 1 2 3 2 1. It's up and down the whole way.
That's great.
I saw the bike erg version of this one, and I think that would have been a far better workout. But hopefully that means there is biking in a different workout, right? So like I understand we look at this workout and we're like, this is kind of an aggressive class workout. Like this is a competitor's program at your CrossFit gym workout, right? Like I don't think this is going to crush any of them. I think most of them are just going to mow through it. And I'm with you guys. We're testing for the fittest people in the world. That dumbbell is heavy, but it's only 10. Probably get through it. Like I have the same feelings as most people on this workout. I just want to see the full picture, because if it's just a CrossFit workout for a CrossFit workout's sake, I don't want to judge it. I don't want to judge it by it itself. But it doesn't wow. It doesn't have any wow factor. I remember the second workout maybe 3 years ago. Tyler, do you remember the 12-12-12-12 muscle up workout with the sled pull at the end?
Yes.
And the pig flips in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
That's a CrossFit Games workout.
Yeah.
And Pat Vellner ran away with Samuel Cornway was first in his heat, and then Pat ran away with it after that. That is a CrossFit Games workout. Like you look at that workout versus this workout, they were both the second event. They were both after a long endurance event. They feel very, very different.
Yep.
And no, I mean I'm a bit let down, but we'll just see how it plays out.
Yeah, so this will be Friday. This will be Friday afternoon after the run.
Yeah.
Row, run.
Hopefully, event 3 is like
cool.
Amanda
they
45.
want. Well, no, not Amanda 45. It's going to be the lamest thing in the world if it's Amanda 45. But and Spin, you're not wrong. I kind of think it's going to be too
It's a couplet.
because
It's a couplet.
right, a couplet of pulling and then weightlift like snatching. It fits perfectly. You're absolutely right.
Yes.
This is a freaking lame first day if that's what it is. I hope this would be Friday night or Thursday night. Friday night.
Yeah.
I really, really hope Friday night is not Amanda 45 and it is something awesome. That way you have your long endurance event, you do a little CrossFit event in the middle, and everybody's hyped for what's to come. Right? That would make it better. So I want to wait, and they're waiting to announce it, which makes me think it could be like one of those events, right? Because they're not releasing it early.
Sure.
So that's my hope. That's how I feel about this.
But you know what's going to happen.
I think Justin Medeiros and Yona Koski would be my picks for this for the guys. I think for the girls, Tia and maybe Ariel.
The wall walks are nothing to shrug your shoulders at. I mean, like that's a lot of
no
wall
pun
walks.
intended.
Yeah.
Does Colton come off of those first?
Colton's a pick on this.
No, I think Justin's wall walk. Koski and Justin have the fastest wall walks in the game.
Right.
Y'all are thinking Colton because of range of motion, but it doesn't. Like Brent Fikowski had the fastest wall walks out of everybody, and they're literally the opposite people.
I'm just thinking about shoulder stamina over time. I think Colton's a GOAT on that.
Yeah, I don't think it's enough to affect people.
I think you're wrong. I think this is going to be hard.
I think 20 wall walks at the end, then I'm with you.
Oh, not ending. Yeah, I see what you're saying. It ending on the shoulder to overhead is interesting. I mean, like you might see some fails there because people are going to push the pace. But I mean, at the end of the day, like what have I been saying in the text thread? It's gym shit.
I don't know what.
Gym shit. And you know my opinion on that. It's fine, but it's like a semifinals workout when I saw it.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, it's.
That being said, I'm gonna try it.
I think it is one that you could put into a class for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe with double unders instead of double under crossovers. I am happy that they said that they gave you the double under crossover workout ahead of time so the athletes can practice it. But since they can practice it,
20 double under crossovers, the right amount.
It's not many.
No, I wish it was more. I wish it was 50.
Yes.
Because if you want the double under crossovers to mean something, like 50 means something.
It's not enough to even get your heart rate up. Like you're done pretty quick. I mean, it's not much longer than a regular double under.
Well, it's a 10-minute cap.
Yeah. And so, I mean, and you can't push the pace on those. You just got to make sure you don't screw up. And so people are going to trip and stuff. In the video, Ben was struggling. I don't know if they cut that up weird, but he was struggling in the behind the scenes video.
Maybe. I mean, I think how many times has he been practicing those? Whereas if you're going to the games, you're probably practicing them a little bit more.
Right. I hadn't done them. I played with them this week. I hadn't done them in a few months, and they're still right there. So, but yeah, 20 is not a lot.
Yeah. I don't know. It's almost like, hey, we just put them in there to show that they can do
them now.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
We'll have to see how it plays out. I hope it's a good race so that there's something to it, but it feels like a lot of what was like last year where there were good races. You know, I'm telling you anything before the final event, right? Like watching Sprague come back was was awesome. But before that, like go back on a Saturday last year, or even Sunday morning, the Dickies triplet, it just wasn't super exciting to watch.
Right.
So, and then, of course, today, this afternoon, IE04, John. 5 rounds for time, 300-meter run, 12 deadlifts, 100-foot handstand walk, 350-pound deadlifts for the men, 220 pounds for the women. Do you like this any better, John?
Yeah.
You like
With,
this one?
you think it's with the
Fat bar, yeah, I do.
fat bar?
And
Yeah.
I think that's going to make a world of difference.
No bouncing, 0 bounce.
That's not that, dude. Go do deadlifts with a fat bar.
Oh yeah, I know.
Dude,
I mean,
dude,
like
dude.
it's gonna be grip limiting, but like if you're good at it, you can't even get the help of like bouncing or anything. That was the first thing I thought of. I was like, oh shit, you cannot use any bounce. Like it's just dead weight every time.
You think?
Yeah.
They're going to do?
Mm-hmm. And then like the 300-meter, I also thought, man, this is a lot of running. But this is like a CrossFit run. Like it's not going to be super fast because they're going to have to like use it as recovery to go fast on the other stuff.
Oh, I disagree. I think it's going to be lightning fast.
You think so?
Yeah. But I don't think it's going to matter. I think this workout is very, very similar to the Crash Crucible workout. With the deadlifts and the burpees and then the running, the deadlifts and the burpees over the yoke and then the running. Instead of the burpees over the yoke, it's handstand walk. But that was ascending deadlifts, correct?
Yes.
And with I don't remember with the run, it was 400 or 500 maybe. But it was a lot of rounds of running with heavy deadlifts and then burpees instead of handstand walking, right? And 12 deadlifts with a fat bar. I think the run is too short to make a huge difference, where it will make a difference, but not like this isn't a running workout, in my opinion. I think moves will be made on the deadlifts and the 100-foot handstand walk. I actually thought Colton was in the running to win this until I saw that fat bar. And that fat bar, dude, I think it's going to be extremely hard. I don't think people understand how, and that's why the women's weight is so light. So
I think the men's weight is heavy. Don't you think so?
Well, regardless, I'm going off of the men's weight.
Right.
So when I say the women's weight is light, you're saying the men's weight is heavy.
Comparison.
We're saying the same thing.
Yeah. Okay.
So if, like, you originally look at this, the women's weight is way too light. Way too light. Okay. But with that fat bar,
their hands are smaller.
It's not. It's not at all, dude. And that's why the women's weight is what it is. It's hard for me to, I think somebody like Dallin could win this. I'm just thinking of big-handed people that will not, like, that deadlift means nothing to them.
He is the number 1 pick currently in the Heat 1 app.
Obviously Jeff is going to be great. I just don't know how he's going to be with the deadlift. But Jeff probably is still the pick to win this. But I think that it's so hard to say the effect of what that fat bar. Some people are going to have it and some people are not.
Yeah, I would agree. Like Jason, I could see him doing better on this solely because his hands are freaking massive. And he's great at all the other stuff. So
Roman
do well.
Roman will be phenomenal. But like somebody like Ricky might be hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody like Austin might be hurt. And it's not that they can't do it, but like your hand size plays such a big part in this.
Yep.
We maxed out an axle deadlift at my gym, and the guy who won is 6'4", very, very skinny, and his max deadlift was 20 pounds off of what he did with that axle bar.
So it's literally just the same for him.
20 pounds off, yeah. And my best and what I did, I was, I think I got 405 and I couldn't get 425.
Just because holding it.
I can't grip it at that point. It just slips out of my hands.
For a 1 rep max?
No, and double overhand. double overhand. That makes a big difference. Like
Okay.
right. No, correct. That makes a huge difference because I didn't want it to like this is
You
way
didn't want to
different,
do
right?
that. Yeah.
Right. But just saying that your hand size makes a huge difference. And that guy ended up pulling almost what his max deadlift was. This is 60 deadlifts at 350. That in itself is high volume. You put that fat bar on there. This is a deadlift workout.
This is hard.
And after all those muscle ups the night before, your grip's going to be shot.
Yep.
And then your grip doesn't get a rest on the handstand walk. It's also 500 feet of handstand walking.
It's far.
Like, dude, that's a ton. You go do 300 feet of handstand walking. Typically, handstand walk workouts, like if they're 300 feet, that's a lot. Like that's a big handstand walk workout. 500 feet of handstand walking. Like, I think it's a deadlift handstand walk workout, and that run's not going to be much at all.
Do you think the last handstand walk is only going to be 50 feet though? Like each round is down and back 50 and
no,
just 50?
Because it sounds like if it is 50 down and back, oh, I see what you're saying, just so they can go across the finish line. But for me, I think you're going to catch people on that turnaround because they're going to kick down and then try to shake out, and somebody else won't. And so that's why I would say they wouldn't do it. But I see
you could go down and back though, and then just have to run back.
Yeah, but it doesn't like that visually.
Right.
Like there's something to it where you just handstand walk to the line and you're done.
For sure.
So maybe that only ends up being 450 feet. I could see it.
No, I mean, they're not going to, you're going to have to do 100 feet. I don't know. They don't write a workout like this and be like, hey, the last one, we're not doing 50 feet. They're not.
They did it last year with the box jump overs on semifinals. They had that weird,
box jump overs in semifinals with a funky workout to begin with.
Yeah, you didn't do like the last rope climb or something like that, right? So
right. Yeah.
You just finished.
And they announced that ahead of time. They're not.
But this is the game.
This is the games. They don't write a workout and then be like, oh, but we're not doing that last 50 feet. You can't.
I don't know, dude.
Show me a time in the games where they did that.
I'm with Spin on this. I think they could do that because they didn't include it in the way that they wrote the workout last year in semifinals. They did. They wrote it as if you did do the last rope
It's
climb.
Semifinals, dude. It's not the same.
What we got?
Carolyn Prevost, 220.
Yeah, but she commented this at the time when she didn't know that it was a fat bar. The fat bar makes it okay.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Haley Adams?
No.
Back gonna blow out.
I think Brooke Wells.
Brooke's a good one. A good runner on this will make a big difference because they won't, like, their back won't blow up nearly as much.
But the deadlift, she's a great deadlifter. She's a great handstand walker, and she's a good runner in intervals.
Yep.
I think Brooke Wells. I don't know how many events has Brooke Wells won.
I don't know. That's a Barkley question.
I think
I can look at
two
it.
maybe. She won the deadlift in 2016, and she won a handstand walk. Has she won one other than that?
Let me look at my Apollo Perform.
Yeah, apolloperform.com.
Alphabetic search.
She won the first handstand walk where they had the where you walked on the sticks.
Let's see. Career.
She has beat Danielle on that.
Competition wins 4.
That's right.
What are they?
Semifinals syndicate. Nope.
Well, semifinals didn't matter. Games wins, Tyler.
I am trying to figure this out. I don't know. I'd have to look at it on my computer.
Yeah, it's way too difficult to find the event wins.
Yeah. Barkley, fix that.
Let us know.
Oh, wait, here we go. 2025.
Did she win the sprint, the 550-yard sprint, event 3? Did she win that? She was around there. I don't know if she won it, though.
2020?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
2020 games stage 2. I don't know which event, but she had one event win there. And then event wins at the CrossFit Games in 2018. One event win at 2018 games.
and she won the deadlift in 2016. So, I mean, if you want to count 2020 is a bit of an.
What was this? Yeah, because it was
I'm not.
stage 2.
It's 5 people. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So, but I think this might be her next win.
Is karate grip good?
Carolyn Prevost?
Yeah, but she doesn't handstand walk as good as the other girls, and she doesn't run as the other girls. I'm with deadlift's going to matter a ton, but it's 500 feet of handstand walking. That's so much handstand walking.
It's a little bit.
Yeah.
I want to know, you think they'll make him go 50 feet unbroken?
Yes.
Yes.
Where you have to start, because after 300 feet of handstand walking, I don't think that's.
You got to take a gamble.
Dude, that's you got to know yourself.
I think they'll do that.
If they don't do 25s, yeah.
25.
If they don't do 25s, it's lame.
25 would be that last round. Would be rough.
Dude, I want 50.
I think it was.
Yeah, you gotta know you're gonna make it.
Yeah.
You know how many people failed their handstand walk with the shoulder to overhead rowing one on the field, the one that Hunter McIntyre couldn't do? So many people failed that handstand walk. Like, that's what I want.
I think it was 2014 regionals. They had a handstand walk that at least the teams did, and you would watch team athletes. This is before you had to kick up behind the line, and so people were kicking up like and striding out as far as they could, getting like 4 or 5 feet, and then go 5 feet and then come back down.
Yes, I remember that.
Miss those days.
So we got 3 events. What would you rate the 3 so far?
Individually or 3 together?
3 together. Like if this is way too early. I think we're gonna have 10 events. I think we'll have 3 on Friday, 4 on Saturday, 3 on Sunday.
Currently, I would give it a 4.
4 out of 10.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna go with letters.
A C.
I think they're all fantastic. The CrossFit Games is really doing a great job this year, and you should make all your picks on the Heat One app. Is what you should do. So I'm going to give it an A+.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Hey, if this was the World Fitness Project, Tyler, what grade would you give it? Just off the top of your head.
Just hypothetically.
Yeah.
C+, B-.
I mean, give me a number. I like numbers way better.
What would that be? An 8? An 8?
No.
No.
Dude, these are different grades. Like,
what did you give it, John? What did you say?
I gave it a 4.
Oh, okay. I give it a 6.
Okay. So like the first one, I don't mind at all.
I'm giving it a 3.
Okay. No, I figure you'd be really low on the totem pole.
The first event, after having done half of it, it's
what you ran 3 miles.
I ran 2 miles, did 1.5K row. I ran out of time, John. I ain't got all kinds of time in the day to be at the gym anymore. So I wanted to do the whole thing. I was really bummed out because I wanted to do the whole thing.
Did you not know how long it was going to take?
No,
Dude, just do math.
I know.
It's an hour. It's an hour-long workout.
I didn't know what I was going to do before I went to the gym. And I was like, yeah, I'll do this. And then I looked at the clock and then I was like, wait a minute. It's 6 miles of running.
All right. Well, I don't mind the first one. I just think the row is irrelevant.
Here's why. This might be nitpicky.
You
did
not do the workout, Tyler. You finished on the row. It's like, go ahead, Spin.
No, he didn't finish on the row.
No, I did the mile after.
Half of everything.
Okay.
So we finished the mile run. This is gonna be really nitpicky. I don't like the mile out, mile back and forth.
Oh yeah, that's kind of lame.
So
visually, it's gonna suck.
Run all the way out, run all the way back, do your row, run out, back, or
finish the half.
Go down and back, row, down and back. I don't like it. I don't like the number scheme of the second one. It just seems confusing. Of IE2.
Yeah.
No, I got it. You're just being real like nose in the air about this.
No, and 3 is fine. It's like Dickie's triplet, it reminds me of. And to Tyler's point, they're all just gym class workouts.
So this is interesting because our grades are one number apart.
4 and 6.
And no, you were 3.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're 3 and I was 4. I mean, Tyler's doesn't matter right now. But I couldn't disagree more with your thought process at all. Like it is not like Dickie's triplet at all. It is completely different from Dickie's triplet. I promise you, like when this is all said and done, put that and Dickie's triplet next to each other. They're going to be completely different workouts. You could not be more wrong in that comparison. Just because somebody said it in our group thread doesn't make it right.
I didn't read that.
Okay, well, somebody said in the group thread and they're wrong too.
Ends out, man.
The second one, I couldn't agree more. I hate it. The first one, I don't mind, but the row is irrelevant. I wish it was like I think Chase said this, like the row should be scored separately. And then the whole event and then the row. And that would be cool. Like how are you going to get? How would you
mess themselves?
How would you game that? Right? Like I don't even know how you end up working that, but probably 50-50, right? 50 points, 50 points. But that would be cool. But they didn't. So the row is irrelevant. It's basically who can run the fastest for 6 miles. If your point for not liking it is just that they run down and back, I think that's a bit nose in the air.
It's just a
I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
No, and I agree with you. I get it, and I agree with you. But if that's your reason that you don't like the workout, like, you know, like,
he said it was nitpicky.
Fine. No, I said it was the workout's fine. Like the first one's fine. I just don't like that. Like it just. I mean, they put a freaking cold plunge at the half-mile marker for everybody worried about heat. It's going to be 75 degrees or 80 degrees.
It was like 93.
Yeah, all of this is not the actual event, though. All of your complaints are like.
I don't care, John. That's what I'm going to rank it. Like, I think it's just. I'm not getting the feeling of excitement on the workouts yet.
I really just think it's a personal problem.
It might be.
The second one, I couldn't agree more. I think the second one's dumb. Yes. Event 4 is not going to be what you think it is. Event 4 is going to be hard. It's like Event 4 is a games workout. I'm telling you, it's going to be very hard.
I think I'm giving it a 6 because colored with other workouts, it could be fine. Like the thing that I like about Event 2.
Yeah, no, we could add more workouts.
Right. Staying alone, I don't really like it so far. Like it's going to be semi boring to watch. The first event, like you have to do that one to a certain degree. I agree with John. It's a running workout. Like they're all going to row roughly the same pace. And so the only thing you can make distance on, like if you're not a bad rower, if you get screwed up from the rower, that's what's limiting you. But if you're in the top 10, that's not really a thing. So it's just a running workout. And then event 2 is interesting in only in the volume, like of the shoulder to overhead. And then event 3, I think, or event 4 is pretty decent. Like if that were in another games, I wouldn't be totally upset about it. It's kind of more gym shit. I think they're going to do it on runners. That's lame. That sucks.
If they do it on runners, it's a 2.
It's a 2. I mean, it really does take the wind out of it.
It takes the image out of it for sure. Can I time out real quick and then we'll go to heat 1?
What kind of timeout?
I want to say something really quick. I'm going to pull up this comment. I literally feel like, and you guys correct me if I'm wrong, I have been the most positive about the programming on this show. Spin said he wasn't excited, and I said it sounded like a personal problem.
I gave it a 6, dude.
And then, no, I know, but you're partnered with them, so it doesn't really count. But I'm saying I've been genuinely positive about it. And then your comment is once they announce lifts, John will be excited again.
Clip it.
Like I'm the one who said I wasn't excited. I'm the one with the nitpicky excuses why the event sucks. I'm literally talking positive about it, and that's your comment. Zach Davis, I'm disappointed in this comment. Like it is so bad. And you were not listening to anything. and you are, I don't know if you're still listening, and you could hate me, you could like me, I don't care. This was dumb. This was really, really, really dumb.
Way to double down, Zach. I like it. Fight him, buddy.
We haven't talked about there's not strength or there's too much running. Like, no comments like that were made. I literally, like, you weren't listening at all. Like, and this is a stupid, stupid comment. Go watch Sevon and get out of here.
Please stay. Like and subscribe, please.
CrossFit, there's a decent tunnel at the arena, which makes it exactly like the Dickies triplet. Look, I would like this workout. Last statement, and we'll move on. I would like this workout more if it was outside at North Park.
Again, it's not the programming you're upset with, and I think that's like an issue, Spin.
Overall feel, and you've got to, if it's going to be inside a stadium, that's going to look the exact same on the live stream as it did in Fort Worth. You've got to do something different. If it's just going to be inside every time, you've got to do something, and I've not seen that yet.
Agreed.
So it can get better. There's still hopefully 7 more scored events that can make it better. But
I think you're always going to have that complaint.
So it colors in. I mean, like just like what CrossFit's saying here. Venue's a major part of the programming.
100%. 100%. Like, again, if it's there on runners, it messes up the aesthetic. I agree. I don't disagree. But like literally every problem you have, Spin, is not the programming, it's something else. And like they've already decided on Albany. It's already going to be there. You knew that it was going to be there.
Doesn't mean
like, are you going to complain about it every single show? The same exact things?
Yes. I have 2 more shows after this? Yes. Like, and then
you got to drive it home.
Yeah. Hopefully next week I can tell you about event 5 and event 7 and how
they're all going to be great.
They're all fantasand now I'm going to
I don't like it that it's not outside. I would like it more if it was at North Park. Man, you remember North Park? That was so cool. I'm at a national park. Why can't they be at a park? Like, good grief, man. Like, it's just,
hey, I'm here.
You can't make you happy.
Hey, Tyler's with me.
I'm with him.
You like the indoor stuff. I don't know.
You're outrolled, John.
In other big news, Heat won the big old partnership with the CrossFit Games.
I'm excited about this, the head-to-head stuff.
Yeah. Let me tell you, this reel right here took me all of a long time to make.
I don't doubt it.
Oh, she even put her like gym in the forefront. She thought about it.
Oh yeah, she did good, man. It's
Toby.
funny.
Yeah, Toby.
Got Toby. Hey, Toby was on it too, man. He was like, "Yeah, I got you."
Yeah, of course Toby's on it. Toby is surprised you asked him.
He was like, "Do you want me to do another take? That only took like 2 minutes."
People,
yeah. So, you can win all kinds of prizes. $1,000 Velite's gift card for top 10, which I think is our highest paying top 10 prize of all time.
That's my best bet. I do better on the top 10 than I do.
Yeah, so Spin's gonna win that. So don't even play because Spin's gonna win. Shot caller, you can win all kinds of prizes. Getting the AI to say Lu Xiaojun took me 40 minutes.
Can you click on the 3 event games thing, Spin, and explain that one, Tyler?
Yeah. One more second, John. Okay. So you can win all kinds of prizes. Lu Xiaojun shoes, Yeti stuff. There was one more thing. Oh, yeah. Velite's grips, custom CrossFit Velite's grips. So please go in there and play. It's all brought to you by DeFi. It's like a protein chocolate thing. They're pretty good. So go in there, click all the links. Thank you guys for playing.
Nice.
3 event games.
What is this?
So I had this thought today, which I've kind of like thought about in the past, is you kind of have the MGW, monostructural weightlifting gymnastics, but you could kind of boil the programming of the games down. You sort of do this, Spin. Which event is the most correlated to who qualifies to the games or who win the games? But you could break it up even more where it's like three events, 3 days. Which events are the most important? And I was like, okay, if I was going to program the games, only 3 events. One of them's definitely like the long endurance event. the first event that they usually always have, or, you know, the burden run, stuff like that. And then we should have 2 more events that are also programmed like this. John, I would actually like to know your 2 other events. I have a good number 2, but I would like to know I would just like to know what other 2 events you would like to do. I haven't like technically programmed them yet. So for event 1, I said, okay, top 16, if they went head to head, who would win, you know, who would go down through the thing. The reason I'm thinking about this is you could kind of maybe predict who's going to win the games if you boiled down the events to, or the events to 3 events. And so it's just a way to like play along with the games, think about it, and see what kind of weird matchups would happen.
Now, when you say other events, you said you wanted to know my other events. There's only been 3 events announced. So
No. So the way I'm going to do this is if you condensed all of the games programming into 3 events.
Oh, in history.
Yeah. Like if you came up with a CrossFit Games that was like the most potent 3 event CrossFit Games you could have, what would those 3 events look like?
I gotcha. Okay.
Do you see what I'm saying?
I gotcha. Yes. I wasn't with you, but I'm with you.
So the first event is the Run Swim Run from 2017.
We're not taking this year, right? We're taking every year but this year.
Yeah, we're not doing this year.
This year would make the cut.
Yeah. And so I took the top 16-ish athletes and I said, okay, we'll seed them.
Jeff Adler's a 3 seed is crazy.
I gave it to James because he's the defending champ. And
you put Dallin ahead of him.
Yeah, he was in second last year. I docked Jeff because he bailed out of the games last year.
Okay.
I think that's fair.
It's your app.
It's your app. Then Jason Hopper got 4. The seeding was really hard.
Okay.
It was, dude.
Austin at an 8 is crazy, dude.
Dude, Austin, I didn't want to put Austin and Justin together.
How is Ricky a 5? He was not great either.
He did good at the games last year. Also,
he was like 9th.
Yeah, but some of the guys dropped out.
Exactly, and he was 9th with that.
So right now,
Colton didn't make the games. Like
I had to include Colton, dude. He's gonna do good. I had to include Colton. You've not brought up the one that matters, which is Bill Leahy. I would say I outranked him. Yes or no?
You outranked him?
Like I overranked him.
13th, he's fine.
You'll take it?
Yeah, I'm not as upset about that. And like when you get up that high, it's more just like who you like.
Yes.
Like it could go. It's not like there's not an exact pecking order. There's groups of people,
right?
And I would put Bill Leahy and Ibarra in the same group. You know,
those last 3 or 4 were tough to like be able to seed them.
Callum probably shouldn't be there. Somebody else should be there instead.
Probably not, but I wanted to put more Europeans in DEI.
Yonakowski's
in there. I figured that one.
Oh, he's at the bottom. My fault.
So that's one of the picks that's like definitely, as far as the separation between the seeding, the 6 and the 11. Yona's currently leading. He's got 126 votes to Roman's
on that workout.
61 on that workout.
Roman's good at swimming, so
that's true. Let's see the other one. So the tightest right now is Austin Hatfield and Justin Medeiros. What do you think, John?
It's too. Justin's not a good runner, so it would. Well, Austin's a terrible swimmer though. No, like yeah. Like I'm just like trying to boil it down. It's honestly probably Justin, just because the swim matters much more. You know, Fikowski won this going away. Koski was second for the men.
Mm-hmm.
Just the swim matters so much more in this particular workout that probably Justin. I'd probably pick Justin. I think I'd pick James to win, but Justin would be he would beat Austin for sure.
Austin is leading 105 votes to 80.
I mean, they're just picking who they think is fitter, but like in this particular workout, Justin Medeiros, I think beats Austin going away. He's trash at swimming.
Yeah. Pretty funny to see the games athletes pick who they think's gonna beat this one, particularly in the Austin Justin Medeiros one?
Yeah,
Oh,
if games athletes are really, really actually, they might be thinking this is event 1 of this year.
Yeah. So I got a lot of messages
Yeah,
about that.
Yeah. We need to like define this a little harder on like a next post. You know what I mean?
Put run, swim, run, dude. I don't know how much.
I get it.
Make.
Like, I didn't know what it was until you just explained it. I figured out what it was within the little. Like I thought it was this year too until we talked about it.
Yeah.
But whoever that was that voted for Austin, I would implore that person to think just a little bit harder.
Whoever that was.
I actually think you're a smart guy too. You should be ashamed of yourself, honestly.
Hypothetically,
whoever that guy is or girl, whoever that is, to be ashamed of yourself. Listen, I don't want to keep interrupting you. I want to keep you uninterrupted. But whoever that was should be ashamed of themselves.
Anyway, next one. I don't know when I'll do it. Either the next couple of days. The girls will come out tomorrow, so we'll keep doing this. Just kind of see who's going to win the CrossFit Games. I think it'll be kind of close.
What is your event 2 in mind? I will put hard thought into this and send you what I think. But
the one that I want to do right now is the clean ladder from 2014.
2014.
Mm-hmm.
It goes up. But you could choose that 405 bar if you wanted to. Nobody was doing that. They were all on the third. I like that. No, I like that.
So 2 events down. I need.
There's probably a better strength event, but
probably.
But I get the thought process
of a CrossFit Games I would want to watch. So far, I'm digging it. That run, swim, run event was cool as shit. That clean ladder event was cool as shit. I need a CrossFit one that's a little gymnastics bias.
Don't you only pick the 4 strongest guys then?
They're going to make the cut, but that doesn't mean they're going to win.
That doesn't mean they're going to win the games. Like, these are the 16 people, and the strongest guys that will win that.
But you're going to cut them down, right? Then you're going to do the next one.
Oh, do you think that I should do the strength event last then?
No, that's just the strongest dude.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, but you can take. You can.
It needs to be mixed. It has to have some type of mix to it.
Well, the gymnastics one will be mixed.
But he's saying it needs to be mixed because it's such a small group of tests.
Yeah, the finals will be the 4 strongest dudes.
It can't just be
the aerobic one wasn't mixed.
It is a little mix. It wasn't
mixed with another aerobic.
Right. You're right.
You painted yourself into a hole. I almost think like you leave it like that, but then the gymnastics one is mixed, and then maybe you make it a series.
Series?
Yeah.
How would you do that?
Like, you reseed them by who won and who was bad, and then you do this. with 3 new events, and then you can have it different ways. Like, one of these ones can be all mixed modality, and like this one, maybe you pick 30 ring muscle ups and that's it. You pick the clean ladder and that's it. And then another one, you kind of do a little of both of them, and then after 3 renditions of it, you take the average of the percentage of where they finished. And then that is
the CrossFit Games winner.
The CrossFit Games winner. Yeah, but think about it, that's 9 events.
So just make the CrossFit Games and we'll know.
That's your CrossFit Games, dude.
So all I got to do is do this every single day until the games, and we'll be there.
You'll get better at it.
We got to catch up on one of these. Joe Bravo, $1.99. Thank you, Joe. That'll help me with my trip back from Glacier. Dave crashing out for his final games. No regrets. Tyler, what can they do to join Heat 1?
Go to the App Store. Doesn't matter. Google Play or Apple. Download the Heat 1 app. Get in there. Make your picks. Make the prop picks. Don't forget about those. And
we'll put a bunch of those out there.
Yeah, those are going to get fun. So,
all right, it's gonna be a short one. I'm gonna go make some dinner. Enjoy the Glacier cool air. It's not 107 heat index like Nashville is, so I'm very happy. John, anything going on with you and not making it to the grid playoffs?
No, we didn't make it to the grid playoffs.
Retired.
No, I'm not retired. But nope. The next thing is the games, and then I'm gonna snatch 330 at 195. That's the next goal.
Cool.
And then after that, I'll figure it out. I'll figure something else out.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Thank you guys for joining us. We will see you guys next week.
I apologize to absolutely nobody.